Hey y'all, hey. Hi Priestess of Love. How are y'all doing? I hope you receive this video in love and you enjoy it. So this clip that I'm about to show is me and my friend April, the High Priestess of Joy. She is the yin to my yang, or vice versa, whichever way, but she is my opposite. So I am for her when she needs it, and she is what I need when I'm in need. However you want to phrase it, however it came out is how it's supposed to come out. But I really enjoy talking to April. Now, we do not always have the same viewpoints, but we can understand and rationalize with each other's viewpoints, but it makes for good conversation. So this is a clip of one of our conversations, and yeah, I hope you enjoy. Matter of fact, I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Have a blessed one. Hey y'all, hey. High Priestess of Love here, and the High Priestess of Joy, Love, what?
I can't remember.
She can't remember her High Priestess name. Oh my gosh, you haven't used it in so long.
High Priestess of Love?
No, I'm High Priestess of
Your
Love.
love. Mine is
You were what?
Joy? It has to be Joy.
Yes, definitely is Joy.
I think maybe it's Joy.
You bring high energy like every time you enter a space.
Yeah, I think it was Joy.
Okay, so we were sitting here having conversations about sea creatures and a vision that I had, and pretty much the vision had to do with messengers and a particular symbol, a Roman numeral symbol. So we talked about me scuba diving, and April was saying that you have to ask for permission when you're entering someone else's home, because the ocean is someone else's home. So April, go ahead and expound on that. Like, what do you see as being asking for permission to enter into the ocean?
Well, so in that book I read, I think it's called Elemental Witchcraft or something like that. They said that you have to set up some sort of like altar and offer a sacrifice. The sacrifice can be song. Mm-hmm. It can be spit. You know what I mean? Because that comes from you. It's liquid, and you can offer that. And you ask for permission. I think intuitively you'll know, like you can proceed or you cannot. But
so wait a minute. When people go diving, I don't believe that they sit up there asking for permission before they dive in the.
They don't. But maybe when you know better, you do better. Like, you right.
Just like
ignorance is bliss till it ain't.
Exactly. So even when you're reading the Bible and you're aware of the commandments of the Bible or the Quran or whatever guidelines that you try to live your life by, I think once you know what those are, like,
you're held accountable.
Yeah. That's what you took the words right out of my mouth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, we were just earlier playing with the sound bowl. Let's not say play. We were
we can say
utilizing. No, let's not even say play, because it is still a tool that is utilized for healing, and healing is well, playing can sometimes be healing, but
it can sometimes be healing. Back to what I was saying. We can say play, Natasha. Goodness, so serious.
I know. I am so team serious all the time.
But aren't we supposed to approach the world from like a childlike place and be curious?
Yeah, you balance me out, friend.
Inquisitive.
Yeah, you balance me out, friend. I'd be like, let's be serious about this. You'd be like, oh.
And you'd be like, no, that's dangerous. No. Don't touch the fire.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You did it.
I think we teeter back and forth on that one. I'd be like, no.
Like, what we doing? This is the birds for me. Like,
do you feel like the birds got louder, or were they already that loud?
I don't think they were that loud. Like, I don't think they were that loud. They're like, oh, this is what we doing? Bet. Well, thank you, Lord, for just balance. Balance. Balance when we're supposed to have balance. And grounding. And why I say balance is because, like, everything works together. You know what I mean? And maybe the word should be rhythm. Thank you, O Lord, for just the rhythm of life. Duality, because it all works together for our good, to support us.
I remember seeing when Yaki did an interview, and he was talking about how to breathe correctly when you're meditating. So now when I meditate, I try to ensure that when I'm inhaling, I'm expanding my stomach and my chest, and then when I'm exhaling, I'm releasing it, blowing out, and then also retracting my stomach.
Yeah, it's the opposite way of what we've been taught to breathe.
Yeah, I don't know how we've been surviving. Like, are we really optimizing our brain function if we're not getting the adequate amount of oxygen? Wait a minute. So who was it? I don't think it was Brother Yusuf. It was somebody else. That brings me to, you know how they say that, or was it, what is his name? Dr. Old School. I don't remember his name. Lord, please forgive me. Doctor, please forgive me. I forget what his name is.
Was it Phil all time?
I think it is.
Right?
Yes. Is it him that talks about us living in like the fishbowl, and how Earth is a dimension of, we're still underwater, and how we're still underwater because our body is made up of so much water, and then also there's water in the atmosphere. And I'm gonna tell you why I totally agree with that.
Oh, I figured out who it was. It's to do with the afro. He had some red pill, blue pill's little brother.
You sure that's him?
I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
I don't think I've seen his interview.
Oh, I know you said that.
Well, okay, so it must be somebody else that said that as well, because I don't think I've seen But anyways, let me
Okay.
tell you why I can believe that. Okay, so for years in the wintertime, when people have the windows up and then they have the heat on,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times I feel like I can't breathe and I have to let the windows down.
So claustrophobic.
No, not claustrophobic. Like the heat is drawing everything out of me.
Okay. Okay.
So I could see how that could, of why, if there's water, if we're made up of so much water and there's water in the atmosphere, of how being in that type of environment in a closed car, and you feel like it's extracting everything from you because of the heat.
I know you have not
It's
seen this.
evaporating.
I know you haven't seen this movie, and the only reason why I see this is because I took my client to see it. Elemental. Have you seen that?
No.
It's a kids movie. It's
What is
about,
it about?
it's about all the elements and how water and fire got together, like, and they formed this like love story.
Really?
It's actually,
How? Without the water putting out the fire?
That's it. Like, and so the dad of the girl.
So wait a minute. The water calms down the fire?
No. So in the story, the premise is the fire owns this shop.
Mm-hmm.
The water somehow got into it. Somehow they fell in love and all that. But water and fire don't go together. Right. But they figure out a way to exist and break those barriers. But for part of it, like, the furnace was like going, because he's in Firetown, and it evaporated him, but actually it turned him into a different form. And she thought he was all gone because he burned up, or he absorbed the fire to save her. I don't know. You gotta watch the movie. It's a kids movie, but it reminds me of that. The movie's called Elemental, and it is really actually quite good.
Interesting.
But when you said that, that's what popped into my mind, like the end part of that movie, where he's like, it's too hot in here for me. I can't be here. And he just started evaporating. Evaporating.
And fire thought that he killed her.
Well, yeah. She thought she killed water. Water was the dude.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which is shocking and very, like, emotional.
Is it really shocking, though? With black women, I would say that we're more considered, because they say that we are walking in our masculinity, that we would be considered more of the fire. I could see that being a black woman, and then,
yeah. But I can see why you say that, because the dude was like, he get excited and he cry. He just be like, very lively, but super, he was emotional. And she is fired, and she'd be like, she'd get mad because she wanted to own her dad's store eventually, but she would just pop off and burn everything up. Like, she'd be like, the customers would just come in and just start irritating her, like, why can't we get this for a lower price? Why can't we get this for a lower price? She's like, because that's the price, and poof. You know what I mean?
She burned everybody up?
Well, they're fired too. But
okay.
But it'd just be like, she's constantly, and he was just like, very fun, very charismatic, very just like emotional, very like all the things. And then they're able to meet in the middle and create something different. Fire and water, and not the opposite.
Yeah, but that's what you need. You need that balance. Yeah.
And then there's earth, and then there's air. Like, the movie is really good.
What they be doing? Earth and air. Air be carrying away the earth. What?
No. I'm trying to figure out in the movie. I can't remember what specifically. It didn't stand out to me.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, you weren't worried about earth and air. You was worried about water
and fire.
Yeah, because like you said, normally they don't go together. So
they don't go together. The others kind of mix, but water and fire are like in opposition.
So, and I'm sure fire and earth was friends.
Fire and yeah. Yeah.
And air was
water.
Air was cool. Probably fire's hype man.
I could see that.
Yeah, because you can carry along the fire, like you.
Absolutely. It was a really good movie. It's a Disney movie. It's called Elemental, and I was like,
I got movies to watch. Okay.
Movies to watch.
For some reason, I keep seeing like ghosts coming up. Oh, the episode that we were watching on TV, he had spoke about, I think he was talking about Earthbound Ghosts and this and that, and he brought up the movie Ghost. So like now I feel like that's one of my favorite movies. It's not my favorite to where I remember everything. Okay. But I like the movie Ghost. I feel like I have to rewatch that again now.
Maybe so.
Like I need to start a movie list.
But you be trying to keep away all the things.
All the way what?
All the things, all the spirits, all the everything.
I be trying to keep them away.
Yes, you be like, oh, I don't know what this is.
Okay, so
no judgment.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I did feel judged, but
because I'm quick to read anything that feels not like I'm used to feeling. I'd be like, no, thank you.
Because it be abnormal. Like you're laying in the bed and it's like something heavy comes and sits down within you.
Of course, you're supposed to be like, no, thank you. But I wonder
not even your full body, like your lower half.
Nah.
Okay. So
I'll be rebuking things. I'm like, oh no. Mm-hmm. But I think for myself,
or you come close and I can hear you.
Anything that feels abnormal, we probably rebuke. But what if it's a ghost situation that isn't necessarily bad or threatening? What if it's an ancestor or someone that
identify yourself? You see what I'm saying?
Do we give them an opportunity to?
No. No. We be like, oh no.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't like you.
Okay.
Like I come in peace. I don't know where you're coming in, but don't come here.
Right.
I come to you if I want something, but I don't.
Right. When I hit my little bell and I be like, calling on ancestors.
But are you calling them? When you call them, you be like, but but I want to feel you.
No, but
I want you to see. I want you to ward in the spirit silently. I get it. I operate the exact same way.
Girl, and then I'd be like, well, wait a minute. Is it a spirit or is it someone coming from another dimension that is visiting me?
Yeah.
Like, is it... I don't even want to say.
But regardless, we don't give it an opportunity to do anything. It can be good, bad, or indifferent.
I'm gonna be totally honest, because sometimes I feel like it's of a romantic intent.
Well, probably because it is.
But who the heck is it?
It probably is. But you probably have other visitors that come about that you don't even pay attention to, and you know what I mean?
I clear the room and I say, well, you know what? I'm gonna take that back, because I do demand for all negative energies and entities to leave.
Right.
So I don't tell everyone else to leave. Like someone had told me before, you got to make like working hours. And I think I need to use firm boundaries of when those working hours are, because
that's real.
I be tired. Like, and I think sometimes they try to take advantage and they be trying to keep you up and have spirit in.
Like, hey, Ria, did you, I don't know if you watched that video I sent a while ago. It was a YouTube video of the lady who created her home out of the church.
Oh no, I didn't watch it. You got to resend that.
Oh my god, I don't know.
Maybe we can do that while we're eating our vegan food.
I'm not eating vegan food. I'm gonna eat regular food. Lord help me. But anyways, so within her home, she's like, yeah, spirits be here sometimes, and we have rules. Hey, you can't be hurting nobody. You can't this. But it reminds me of what you're saying. Hey, their working hours. She has firm boundaries. Like, I get it. Hey, this may be your home, but it's my home too. And this is allowed. This ain't allowed. This is when it's allowed.
So even still, what if it's you visiting yourself from a different
dimension?
Yeah. And you ain't gonna listen to you. I guess that's one way to know that it's you, because you like, girl, please.
Stop. Yeah, stop it. Have you ever had a vibrational sound therapy thing?
No.
Okay, so in that,
you were supposed to come over and do it.
Yeah. It didn't happen yet. So in that, because there's different layers of us, like there's the etherical body and all the other ones, at the end you have to ground yourself back to yourself. Because if you don't, like, I don't know if it's your spirit to be just kind of like out here, like, I was like, but why? I would like to feel high all the time. What you mean? They're like, no. We have to We have to bring you
That's
back.
a hummingbird. Look, turn around. You see it?
Nope.
You don't see it?
Do you see it?
Yeah, it's right here. Right here, right here. It's green.
Oh.
It's blending
Oh,
in.
yeah. I see it.
I don't understand why it's trying to hum and bird off of
Maybe
what's
it's
it, a
this.
pine tree. There's
Maybe,
no.
maybe it's this. But anyway, so you have to get that grounded within yourself.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, because when the lady was doing, she wasn't doing. What was she doing? What is it called that Jolie Sue was?
EPT?
No. Remember the other lady she referred?
Yeah.
And she was saying that when she does it, whatever the aligning of the chakras or whatever it is that she does, she was saying that she could tell that I was tethered by a very thin strand when she was doing her work, honey. But when she got to my head, I was very alert.
Yeah, that's what she said.
With what was
You're like,
going
wait a
on.
minute, hold
Yeah.
up, no.
There was no tethering. I was present. I was like, oh, come back, danger.
Yo, when
I only interpret. I think I only interpret it as danger because I don't like people like in my psychic space, and I think as a way of protection. And I think that's why when certain people come in my energy, and I don't know if it's because they're either powerful, or because they are
extremely needy and want to drain you.
No, I'm not saying necessarily needy, or because they could be draining, or they have something evil attached to them. I don't know. It's only certain people, though. It's only certain people.
But you get that feeling
that
for a reason.
I feel a threatening energy upon me, and then it's like, okay, so I gotta go into protection mode, and I have to release this off of me. Whatever I'm doing, I have to get it up off of me now, because I have not given you access, and you need to leave from me immediately. It's about to be a whole problem.
So what did you do in the instance of that lady when she was doing the energetic work and she got to your head?
Oh, I was fighting back. So that's why I was, okay. So not in a fighting back in a sense like I'm going to harm her, but I would never, I was defending myself. So I would never let her fully in. That's why she felt like it was us dancing. That's what she described it as.
He's like, no. It was in warfare. It may look like dancing, like when they do like Tai Chi or Qigong, Tai Chi, and they be like, no, it looks like a beautiful dance, but this is warfare. Back up.
Girl, because I just was like, because I think like when she was moving from each point, okay, I was present, but when she got to each point and was doing her work, like I wasn't fully sitting in myself. But when she got to my head, I was fully sitting in myself, even though my eyes weren't open. And I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, she ain't supposed to be here.
Exactly. Okay. Like, step out of my mental space, because I feel like I think sometimes you have to, or when you definitely have gifts, you have to be very protective of not just you overall, but especially your mind, because that's where the spiritual attacks happen. And yes, needless to say, I just was like, I was over it. I just was like, oh, okay. So afterwards, it was like she was almost a little apprehensive of telling me like what her experience, because she asked me first what my experience was. And like, of course, I was being vague because I want you to tell me what you thought. And then the fact of my aura being of a different color than she's ever seen. I wish I would have wrote down the color, but needless to say, she wanted me to come back, and I didn't go back.
You ain't about to experiment on me.
She wanted me to come back, and I didn't come back.
Huh. Interesting.
Very.
Yeah, no thank you to that. And I was surely gonna try it, but I was like, no. Well, she said she felt danger. All right.
Yeah.
Danger it is.
Yeah, most definitely. So that concludes our little time right here. We may pop back on video, but we're gonna stop here for now. We're gonna go and get us some lunch, and then we're probably gonna watch one of these
things.
Yes, probably be bopping around, not energetically but stimulating. Get away. All right, signing out. High Priestess of Love, High Priestess of Joy. Hey, y'all have a great day. Okay, y'all, so the clip that you just watched was me and April on what used to be my deck. And this was shot prior to my last time of me going to Ghana, and we decided to have like a play date, and which consisted of watching videos that we always watch and we discuss, and then going out on the balcony and utilize the crystal sound bowl and talked. And then after that, which is not in the video, me and her went and broke bread together. Now I had a vegan meal, but she was like, I don't know about this vegan meal, friend. She be resisting the vegetarian vegan like vibe, which is okay, to each its own. And with that being said, I'd be like, vegan please, vegetarian please. She'd be like, no, give me all the meat. But yes, so hopefully me and April can get together. Matter of fact, I do have another clip, and I'm gonna figure that out and see how I'm gonna roll that out. But yeah, we definitely gonna get back together and have more conversations with other women as well. So hopefully you'll stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share so you can be a part of the talks and you can fully digest what Spirit is giving to us. Very informative. It definitely will be thought-provoking. It will challenge your boundaries. Our conversations will just challenge the status quo. So continue to be blessed, and God will figure out the rest.